We've been waiting for weeks for the return of the Virtual F2 season, but finally we are back. Welcome back to the Virtual F2 series, ladies and gentlemen, and I am so looking forward to returning to this fantastic series. And we are here in spectacular Zandvoort. As you can see from the Orange Army in the grandstands, we are here in the Netherlands for round 12 of the 2023 Virtual F2 series, the first season of many, we hope, in the future. And Zane Maloney heads into this weekend with a 14-point lead over Théo Pourchaire, and he starts on pole position today. Can he convert it into a victory? Let's find out. Here's the starting grid. As I said, Maloney starts on pole with his nearest rival Théo Pourchaire alongside him on the front row. Then it's Fittipaldi third, Enzo Fittipaldi I should say. Amaury Cordeel was fourth in the Invicta Virtuosi, his best start in many a long round, I think, if I'm not mistaken, since Austria. Frederick Vesti is fifth ahead of Jack Doohan, who starts in sixth. Then it's Victor Martin seventh ahead of Ayumu Onwuasor in eighth. Completing the top 10 will be Arthur Leclerc and Oliver Bearman, 9th and 10th for those two former F3 teammates. Then it's Kushmani, Dennis Hauger, Ralph Boschung, Roy Nassani. Then it's Brad Benavides, Richard Verschoor. The fans will be rooting for him today. He's hoping for a really good result. Then comes Novalak and Stanek, Darubala, Correa, and then the two high-techs of Jack Crawford and Isaac Hadjar round up the grid for both races here in Zandvoort. Okay, Zane, we are expecting rain in about 5 to 10 minutes, and some of which could be pretty heavy. Oh, now this is going to be interesting. When those lights go out, will the rain already arrive? Watch out, folks. We are on for a scintillating sprint race here in Zandvoort. Are you ready? Because we surely are. Bring on the rain. Let's go racing for the sprint in the Netherlands. Here we go. It's time for a rain dance. Here in Zandvoort, we're away for the sprint. Brilliant getaway for Zane Maloney. Théo Pourchaire follows him through, as does Amaury Cordeel. A great start for Maloney as round Tarzan we go. Great getaway for the Barbados driver. Pourchaire trying to follow him through. And Cordeel's doing well, hanging on to third ahead of Frederick Vesti. But Zane Maloney rounds the banking and he leads on the first lap of 29. But watch out for those clouds, because the rain is about to come. Maloney, a great getaway though, but we are waiting for that rain to arrive in just a few moments. Maloney doing a good start though, keeping himself ahead of Pourchaire. Clean getaway for the man from Barbados. What can Pourchaire do though to keep himself within range of Zane Maloney in front? And if you look closer to the halo, it's starting to rain. And what was dry 2.5 miles ago is now about to be heavy rain and about to be a very wet track. Yeah, absolutely. Pourchaire still putting pressure on Maloney, gone a bit deep into that chicane. But the rain has now arrived, and this is going to really bring things into play here. But Maloney clean off the getaway. He leads in the first lap of 29. When will they change to full wets? When the track gets wetter? Hopefully shortly. Look at how slippery this track looks now. Maloney on slicks as is everyone else, but surely they'll be coming into the pits. Okay, Zane, box. Yep, coming in. It's very wet. And Pourchaire's coming in as well, but there are cars staying out, which is Doohan and Fittipaldi as the leaders come into the pits. Ted, is it full wet? It is full wet. I can see the car coming in for wet. The track is so wet out there. It's absolutely chucking it down here. Maloney, great getaway. A little bit held up by some cars there. And a great getaway as well for Pourchaire. He got out just in front of Vesti, but Maloney still ahead of Pourchaire. A clean getaway for all the drivers, but it is absolutely chucking it down here in the pit lane. Okay, check. Box this lap, please. Yeah, I agree, mate. It is so slippery out here, mate. Yeah, Jack Doohan is going to come into the pits. And I believe these cars behind him will also come in. Yes, Fittipaldi is in, Martins is in, and Behrman and Arthur Leclerc is coming in as well, along with Boschel and Benavides in the background. Let's see the pit stops then. Doing a hoping for a great stop here. He wants to hope for a good position today. And going on the full wedge. Oh no, he's getting held up. He's got held up by a lot of cars. Fittipaldi as well. And Behrman's got ahead of him. Great pit stop for Ollie Behrman. He's ahead of all of them. And I think Martins is ahead. Yes, Martins is ahead of all of them. Martins just jumped them as some of the cars go through. I'll tell you what, Hauger, Miney, Bashaw, Crawford and Novalak and Masani have made a great gamble along with the front runners to pit before these guys, because they are in contention for a really good haul of points here. But Maloney now leads for Pourchaire. How long can Maloney hold his championship rival at bay? We'll find out. Oh, and that looks to be a problem with Kush Miney in the Campos. He is going very slowly, and that is the end of the Indian drivers' race. Yeah, not what Miney wanted, and that is a huge shame. Oh, we got another problem, and out now goes a Yumu Iwasa. Both cars out in one lap. We saw this in Austria, didn't we? And that has brought out a red flag almost immediately, and this could turn things around at a restart. Here we go then, 5 lights on for the second start. Great getaway for Zane Maloney and for Teo Pourchaire. A good getaway from the line. Pourchaire trying to stick with him. Dennis Hauger getting a good start. He goes around the outside. Trying to go around the outside. Richard Bashaw squeezing to the inside. The fans are rooting for him. Bashaw's through. You can hear the crowd rooting their Dutch hero into this race. What can Bashaw do well for the rest of the race as Pourchaire gets a great exit out of the banking, because Maloney took the low road as Pourchaire took the high road, and Pourchaire takes the lead on this restart. Great start from Pourchaire. He's retaken the lead of this race. Well, not retaken, just taken the lead, but Pourchaire, great exit out of that banking, and he's taken that lead away from his title rival. That's exactly what the Frenchman wanted. We can see here Amaury Cordeel trying to hang on to third place. Oh, he's round! Amaury Cordeel spun from the podium places, and he's caused a huge pile up, and it's another red flag. This is incredible. Here's the replay on board then with the Belgian driver. Oh, and he loses it before he got into the banking. No! No! The track is now dry, everyone's on slicks. What's going to happen this time for the third time? It's lights out, and away we go. Pourchaire with a mighty start already. Jack Crawford going round the outside to take second place, Kelly. And the Vesti's trying to hang on as well. Cordeel hoping to fight back, but he stays in fourth place. Maloney and Crawford fighting for second here, but Pourchaire bolts away, and meanwhile Jack Crawford, Amaury Cordeel and Frederick Vesti have been noted for ignoring yellow flags. We don't know. I think we did see it when Cordeel spun before the red flag period, but Pourchaire's leading away. He straights away from Maloney. Then comes Crawford, Cordeel and Vesti, and about those three drivers, they have each got a 5-second time penalty, and this is absolutely going to be absolutely amazing for the Dutch fans, because Richard Bashaw is in 6th, and if he stays within 5 seconds of those three drivers ahead, he will finish on an emotional home podium. Can he hang on to it though? Only just 13 laps to go. What can happen between now and the checkered flag? Stay tuned. We're looking at Brad Benavides trying to put pressure on the car. Oh, who's that gone? Someone's gone off. That's an MP off the road, and that, I'm afraid, is Cheyenne Daruvala, who has had a massive moment coming out of turn 7, I think that is. But Daruvala has made an almighty mistake, and that has cost him a chance of points. Mate, I just lost it. What the hell? On board with Vesti, putting Cordeel under a lot of pressure. Yeah, he really is putting him under a lot of pressure. Oh, Cordeel's got on the curb. He's gone wide. Vesti goes through to take 4th place on the road. And now for sure, looking to go around the outside. Here's the fans. Wait for the roar. Can he make the move? Wait for it. There's the roar. Richard Verschoor is up into 5th place. And if he stays within 5 seconds of both Crawford and Vesti ahead of him, that podium will surely be his. And here he is. You can hear the roar, the Dutch roar from the fans here. And they came as expecting fans to see this young Frenchman triumph. He won races in 21. He won races in 22. He's going to win another race in Virtual 23. And it's going to be a 6th win of the season for Théo Pourchaire. He wins the Zandvoort Sprint. He's not ready to lose grip on that championship trophy just yet. He's only 11 points behind, and with just 5 races to go, is it now very much game on back at the top? Zane Maloney will come home to take 2nd place, and listen to the roar from the Dutch fans as Richard Verschoor makes it a home podium for him and for Van Amersfoort. What an unbelievable moment and an emotional moment for the Van Amersfoort team. Yes, let's get this done. What a way to come back to Virtual F2. Théo Pourchaire, with his 6th win of the season, comes back to championship contention, and with just 11 points now between the top 2, this title is not wrapped up yet. Maloney takes 2nd place to keep himself in that championship. Richard Verschoor though, and Van Amersfoort, well done to them. A emotional home podium here in Zandvoort in front of the fans, and that is brilliant. Behind the top 3 was Dennis Hauger, 4th for P, and Sir Clement Novalak as well, 5th for Trident, the man who won the real life feature race here last year. He finishes 5th in the sprint. Victor Martin, 6th. Good points for ART to keep themselves back in the fight with Rodin Carlin. Jack Crawford, with that penalty, finishes 7th. The same applies to Vesti, who finishes in 8th. They still get points after those penalties. The only driver that had a penalty and didn't finish in the points was Amory Cordeal. So a bit of a topsy-turvy finish for a topsy-turvy dry to wet and wet to dry race, which was crazy. But yep, as I said, 11 points between Maloney and Pourchaire for this title, and in the team stats, Rodin Carlin and ART, 16 points between them now with just 5 races left. But that is the sprint done. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We will be back for the feature race tomorrow. Hope you can join us then here in Zandvoort when FIA Virtual Formula 2 returns for more.